Hey, good morning, everybody. Notice how I don't say what day it is anymore because I've lost track. It's like day 32 or something like that. Plan today is to try and get in some good mileage so we can be close to getting off trail tomorrow and going to Uncle Johnny's. Right now, where I'm looking at stopping will probably put us about within 7 miles. We'll see how I feel today. Maybe I'll go farther. I don't know. It's all variable. So it's like a big choose your own adventure. Yeah, got some climbing to do today, like every other day. I want to start today out with a little PSA. And what brought it to mind were a couple of things. One, a video, dropped something. A video that Mrs. Outdoors kind of linked to me. And the other was, I just used the bathroom. And I want to talk about norovirus. Some of you might have heard of it before. Some of you might have had it before. But norovirus, although it's not going to kill you or anything, will make you wish you were dead. And if you've had norovirus, please comment below, and you can be graphic if you want to. But what happens is, basically both ends are going. You're puking and pooping and everything else, trying to get this virus out of your system. And where it comes from is fecal matter, both animal and human. The best way to prevent this is wash your hands. It's great you're using hand sanitizer, but let's face it, if that virus is deep inside of a piece of, microscopic, whatever, fecal matter, that hand sanitizer might not penetrate to it and kill that virus. So when you reach in your bag of M&Ms and stuff them in your pie hole, guess what you're stuffing your pie hole to? Right, microscopic fecal matter. The best way to get around it is just wash your hands and constantly wash your hands. For those that have been following me for a while, have probably seen the video, I use a bidet. Part of a bidet is, basically you wash your butt. And I use Dr. Bronner's peppermint soap. It's organic. Gets everything nice and clean down there. But what it also forces you to do is wash your hands. So you're keeping your hands clean. The other thing you can avoid too is, like I said, reaching into your bag of M&Ms, pour them out into your hand. If somebody else wants some M&Ms, pour those out for them. Don't let somebody reach in your bag of chips or your bag of whatever. Pour the stuff out to them. That's just a good tip right there. And you don't have to be on trail to get norovirus, even though it's a big deal on trail. State parks, federal parks, stuff like that, you're using these common bathrooms, you could pick it up there very easily. And like I said, it's not only from human fecal matter, but also from animals. So you could put your hand down and mistakenly put it in some bird poo. Maybe you've got the norovirus in that. You never know. So just be careful. Always wash your hands. And I don't care if you've been backpacking for 10 minutes or 10 years. Get some of that Dr. Bronner soap. I'm telling you, you're going to like it, especially after a hard day on trail and when it's hot and sweaty and you're grimy and your undercarriage isn't quite fresh. Take some of that soap, take a bottle of water, go off in the distance somewhere, get a little naked with nature and clean up. You're going to feel 100 times better, and it cuts down on chafing. So just something to keep in mind. Dr. Bronner's peppermint soap. The other ones are fine. The peppermint is fantastic because it leaves you feeling nice and fresh. All right, let me get walking. Enough of the PSA. Well, damn. I thought I'd been on a nature trail for the last 350 miles. Little did I know. There's really nothing too overly special about that. It wasn't some big view, some scenic vista, but it just struck me as being very beautiful. But now I'm going across the swampy area, and that's why I'm out here. Right now, this is like my favorite time of the day to be on trail. It's early in the morning. Nobody else is around. And I can tell I'm the first one out here because I'm cleaning these spider webs off the trail as I go. But just, as I'm hiking along, listen to the sounds of the forest. There's a woodpecker out here that there was one flittering around near our camp last night. Really, really beautiful bird. Had a very unique song, but when you hear him out there in the forest, pecking on a tree, sounds like somebody playing the bongos. Yeah, it's really cool. So gonna heat up today, gonna get up to the 70s. I'm already sweating like a pig. Guaranteed to be sweating more later. But this is it. I mean, this is why I do it. This stuff right here. I am exactly where I should be. So some of you might be curious where we get our drinking water. And if you saw my video yesterday, it might be a beautiful, nice stream with waterfalls and all that stuff. Sometimes it's a little spring like this. That's some amazing views. And come to think, some of these mountains I've walked over already. That's pretty beautiful. It's the kind of place that some Instagram girl would come along and do her little, topless, hands in the air kind of crap and ruin everything. This is really interesting. There's like no remnants of a house. But yeah, it's a big old boulder and a fireplace. Oh well. Well, today's been pretty chill so far. I mean, had a little bit of a climb going up into Big Bald, and then a little bit of a climb going into Little Bald. But really, not too bad. It's all been downhill now. Haven't run into a whole bunch of people. Did talk with a guy who was a day hiker on top of Big Bald. Spoke for a little bit. And on the way up the Big Bald, came across a guy trail running. And he and I chatted for a bit. He more or less let me know what to expect from here to Irwin. Because I told him I might do 14, or if I'm feeling good, might do more. So he was giving me the rundown on that. He's run these trails a lot. Well, then I saw him on the way back as he was coming down. I was getting some water and we talked some more. And, he asked me what my name was. And he said, this is the Bible Belt, so I'm going to pray for you. And I was like, thanks, that's really cool. So, maybe a little different type of trail magic. But definitely a nice gesture. I guess that's the South, you know. It's I don't know. Like I said, it's been the other one out here, and it's the scenery's a lot like this, and I'm kind of digging it. So I'll just keep on plugging along, and we'll check back in later. Jake the snake. Just a little garter snake. So I originally passed on that pool down below, but oh man. Oh, this is awesome. This is unbelievably good. Wow. Definitely 10 out of 10 would do again. So here's the update. Just stopped at the shelter there for a minute just to, have a couple things to eat and drink some water. I'm still feeling pretty good, so I'm pushing on past it. There's going to be plenty of camping sites between here and Irwin. If I feel that I don't want to go that distance, we'll see. Just kind of playing it by ear. So the shelter was, I think, 14 and a half miles. We'll see how many we get today. Didn't dig the vibe at the shelter either. I hate to say it, but it was a bunch of older people, non-thru hikers, kind of hanging out around there. And like I said, didn't really dig the vibe. Okay, that's it for the day. 17 miles. Only got about a little bit under 4 to get into town tomorrow. Felt pretty good. Would have pushed out for the entire 21, but it was just getting a little late. And I would have been getting into Uncle Johnny's about 8 o'clock at night. So I figured just kind of hold up here. Meanwhile, you got Jason and Chi Master back there. You got Coltrane here. You got L Dog, Peanut, and Honey Bun. So this has turned into a little party here at this crappy road junction. It has like no flat terrain. So, all right, guys. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.